Everyone, today we are going to learn about poverty as a challenge, class 9 economics chapter. It is called as challenge. The reason is that we are still struggling with the problem since year and we do not have any concrete answer to poverty. Now what is poverty? Poverty is the lack of basic human needs such as nutrition, health care, education, clothing, and shelter because of inability to afford them. We have seen poverty all around us. In our daily life, we may come across many people who think we are poor. They could be landless laborers, poor people, etc. Now these are the statistics which shows that which states are poor and what is the status of poverty in India. Every fourth person in India is poor. 260 million or 26 crore people in India are poor. India has the largest single concentration of the poor in the world. Poverty in India varies from state to state. The rate of success of poverty reduction is different from state to state, thus causing interstate disparities. Now please understand one more thing, that is, see, it is concentration of poor because we have high population, they are unemployed, and as a result poverty is seen in a higher ratio. And one more thing, that is that there is the whatever poverty are existing in Orissa, the same won't be there in Madhya Pradesh. Each and every state would be facing different poverty line or different poverty ratios. But among them, Orissa, Madhya Pradesh and Bihar are the poorest of states and who are seeing poverty as an issue. Punjab and Himachal Pradesh and Jammu Kashmir are the best states where the poverty is concentrated. These are also the states where poverty is seen. Now we will focus on what are the causes of poverty. As you know, during British rule also the poverty exists. The poverty is not, this problem does not came after independence. Before independence also in Indian economy there was poverty. During British rule, what happened is they started dragging raw material from our and finished goods they are going to sell over here in India. As a result, the Indian people cannot find employment. Then rural economy is also one of the reason where India is mostly in rural, where there does not exist any employment opportunity for the people. Heavy pressure of population, as we are blessed with human resources and the population of India is much more higher, and there is also chronic unemployment and underemployment. Underemployment is also one of the reason which will lead to poverty. Lack of proper industrialization is also not done in rural areas. People still struggle to find job and they are migrating in different places to get a better earning. Social factors is also one of the reason which contributes to poverty. India's economic policy is also somewhat affected. Subsidies and government is also not paying that much attention. Of course, government is working on anti-measure of poverty. Neoliberal policies and their effect. The policies are not been strictly made. Now, anti-poverty measures. Up till now we have studied what is poverty. Now what are the measures to remove poverty? There are many anti-poverty schemes which is run by government. Government is taking major actions to remove poverty from India. Anti-poverty programs such as National Rural Employment Guarantee Act, that is now it is Manrega, Narega, that provides 100 days employment. The National Food for Work program, the Jawahar Rozgar Yojana, which is now termed as Prime Minister Rozgar Yojana, have been initiated by the government of India for poverty alleviation. These are the different schemes under which government is removing poverty through different schemes. Government is also taking steps to remove poverty. Now, problem faced by the rural poor, because they are landless, they don't have proper land, they are unemployment, the size of the family is too high, there are no proper schooling facilities in the rural areas, the nutritions, they cannot get good diet, what nutrition they are getting is in malnutrition, then child labor and helplessness, all these things are there in the rural areas, so the poverty still exists in our economy. Steps taken by the government to reduce rural poverty. The government of India has been trying its best to remove poverty. Some measures which the government has taken to remove the poverty are small farmers development. There are various schemes through which the farmers are being benefited, subsidy loans, etc. Drought areas development programs, where the government is providing an employment so that they can earn their two-time meal. Minimum needs program, national rural employment program, and assurance on employment. These are all the schemes through which the government is taking major steps to remove poverty. The steps taken by the government to remove urban poverty, that is Nehru Rozgar Yojana, Prime Minister Rozgar Yojana, Urban Basic Service for the Poor program, National Social Assistance program. Spite of this, there is National Rural Employment Guarantee Scheme, which was passed in September 2005. It provides 100 days assured employment. Then Prime Minister Rozgar Yojana is another scheme which has started in 1993. The aim of the program is to create self-employment opportunity for educated employee youth in rural areas and small towns. Rural Employment Generation Program was launched in 1995. The aim of the program is to create self-employment opportunity in the rural areas. Then Swarna Jayanti Gram Swarozgar Yojana is launched in 1999. The program aims at bringing the assistance to the poor and above the poverty line. These are all the various schemes through which government is trying to eradicate poverty. Over here with this graph you can see that there is a global poverty. Not only India is facing a problem, overall there is problem with the world itself. All the world is not full world does not provide an opportunity for the employment to their citizen. As a result, poverty exists. Now, why poverty as a challenge? See, poverty as a challenge because there is politically instability. This year we have Bhajap party ruling. The next 5 years we have Congress, so we don't have politically stability. It is unstable. The lack of implementation of laws. The laws have been made so well, but their implementation is not done properly. There is caste system bifurcating. We are bifurcating, every individual within caste system. It is the social stigma of our society. Very pity to tell that this kind of system still exists in our modern society. No patriotism among the people. There is no feeling for their country. That is not found in these days. No interest for the rich to feed the poor. The rich is becoming more richer and the poor is becoming more poorer. The rich people are not willing to get established the poor ones. The less subsidy provided by the government and the poor are not being employed. These are the major issues which the government is still dealing till today. Thank you.